Hello, everybody. This is DragonForce Anime Reviews, and this is my Let's Play to F the First Tale, developed by Minori and published by Mangagamer. So yeah, this is another game I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. Actually, on the old channel, I did watch a few episodes of the anime. It was like years ago though, and I don't remember anything. I was waiting for it to like vanish from my memory, and it's gone now. I don't remember anything at all anymore. It's completely gone from my memory, completely wiped. So yeah, but I've always been wanting to like when I learned that it was based off a visual novel. I started doing the visual novels on the channel. I wanted to do this on the channel too. Like I said, though, I had to wait for me to forget about everything, which I did. So yeah, I'm very excited for this because I know it's one of the sad ones, and I like sad stuff. I like to make myself depressed. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. Can't wait for all the feels and to see what exactly the story entails. Yeah, not much else to say other than that. I'm pretty excited for it. I think that's about it, really. Yeah, that's it. Oh, also, by the way, the music, or sorry, the lack thereof, I should say, is kind of awkward. I guess this is an older game though, but I have a soft spot for older games, so I, I really like, just I don't know, something about the atmosphere of them that's just like really enticing to me. But yeah, there's no title screen music, so that's kind of awkward. But yeah. Anyway, without further ado, after the first tale, new game. Like I said, super excited.
誰もが一度は神様に祈ったことがあると思う。
I see. I mean, I definitely have.
たとえ何も信じていなくても、まっすぐな心で祈りを捧げる日がいつか必ずやってくる。
Oof, dang, already starting off really heavy, I see.
誰もが探しているもの。誰もが求めているもの。手を伸ばし、掴み取ろうとするそれは、巡る思いと人々の絆が作り出す、その先にあるそれはきっと。
Yeah, already starting off pretty heavy. What was that? The wooden doors groaned as they reluctantly gave way. An icy atmosphere greeted me as I entered the chamber. Are we at a church? Yep. Oh, hello. As I gazed at the altar ahead of me, a translucent cloud of white escaped my lips. Ah, it's winter. This was a place I was accustomed to seeing. However, what I saw was the impossible. I was losing it. Had my mind weakened to the point where I'd begun to hallucinate? Is this already like the opening? Okay.
あら、
Hello. The girl standing in front of the altar looked over her shoulder towards me.
こんばんは。
Good evening. Oh. Okay, there we go. She smiled an impressive smile and nodded in my direction. The long black locks gingerly ripped behind her back. Oh, so our protagonist's voice, nice. For some reason, my heart began to ache. The voice of this young woman was a voice I had heard countless times. Can we know her? Each of her words echoed softly in my ears.
Yo.
I could barely force that single syllable out of my mouth. Never in my wildest dreams had I imagined ever speaking to her again.
違いますね。今日は。
You're like a childhood friend. Mikage Yukigami original story screenplay.
メリークリスマスでした。
Oh, this takes place during Christmas too. And I say too because like I was also just recording Amazing Grace, so that's funny to me. Nice. Huh. I might have to save this for Christmas then. Because I'm recording this ahead of time, but yeah, I might have to save this for Christmas. I didn't know this took place during Christmas. She was really here. That gentle smile was exactly as I remembered it. Everything about this moment seemed so unreal, but I couldn't help but feel wretched.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This was no time to be exchanging festive greetings. I love her hat, by the way. It reminds me of Elia, which is always a good thing. I freaking love Elia. There were things that needed to be said.
クリスマスなのにお一人なんですか？
ああ。ここ何年もずっと独り身のクリスマスを過ごしてきたよ。
Dang, that's sad.
あら、お寂しいですね。
I know, right though?
とか言ってる私も、実は一人だったりするんですけどね。
Oh.
だったら
Yeah, you wanna, hang out?
よかったら少しでいいから話し相手になってもらえるかな。
Hey, there we go.
ええ、喜んで。
Nice, already getting points.
喜んで。
The girl's smile suddenly became more intimate.
お久しぶりですね。
ずっと
So, like, who are you to us exactly? Because I'm thinking childhood friend, but I'm not too sure.
ずいぶん長いこと待たせちまったな。
I didn't care if this was a dream.
そうですね。
I don't think we're dreaming.
少しだけ待ちました。
そうか、
All that mattered was that she was here.
すまなかったな、優子。
I had made her wait for far too long.
優子、本当に
あなたは日村優くんですよね。
Oh, so our name's Yu and her name is Yuko? That's interesting. She looked at me questioningly. No, she couldn't have.
俺のことを忘れてたのか？
ええ、実は
Yes? An innocent giggle escaped her lips. Had she forgotten, or was she just toying with me?
たった今思い出しました。これじゃなんだかあの時と逆ですね。
What? What do you mean? For an instant, I felt as though my memory was being thrown back. Images of that faraway sunset surged into my mind. I can't wait to hear Tenmon's music.
ああ、俺たちが再会したあの夏の日と。
I really like the direction of the imagery though. Like so far, like how they're directing the images, like the CG images, is really neat and really unique actually. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything do something like this. It's like really cinematic. Huh. I like it a lot. Indeed, it was summertime. Back then, I'd forgotten about Yuko. Back then, I knew nothing about her. Our summer, a time we could never return to. Oh, I left the library after finishing my work. Silence filled the hallway. Not a person could be seen. There were supposed to be students doing club activities. Out of all days, why was today the quiet one? My own footsteps were fiercely audible. Sunlight flooded the hallway. Though it was evening, the hot rays wouldn't let up. I had only walked a bit, but my body was already sweating. I changed into my outdoor shoes and went outside. Without even the slightest hint of a breeze, the air around me felt hot, humid, and nauseating. Ugh, that's the worst combination ever. It was unquestionably summer, alright. Ugh, hate summer. I couldn't say that I hated summer. I can't relate. I cannot self-insert into you, I'm sorry. Compared to the melancholy of winter, I had little reason to complain about this vibrant season. It wasn't something to hate. I disagree immensely, but go on. Come to think of it, that was how I sorted everything in life. Things I hate and things I don't hate. Oh, well, that's really depressing. What a healthy way of seeing the world. I like this protagonist sarcasm though. Or was it? I lifted my eyes to the smoldering sky. The way I wanted to live was... What the... A simple white object trolled and fluttered in the air. Paper airplane? It was a paper airplane. Where did this stupid thing come from? The plane landed neatly at my feet. I kneeled and inspected the handmade aircraft. Even at our age, there are students foolish enough to make something so pointless. As I reflected upon the grounded annoyance, my eyes flitted from one window to the next. The culprit may have already fled the scene. Huh. My eyes were suddenly fixated on a solitary girl. She was swinging her legs over the edge of the roof as if she had not a care in the world. What is she doing up there? More importantly, just then a flood of questions threatened to overtake my brain. Acknowledging my presence, the girl gazed at me from her lofty perch. She looked down, stopped all movement, and smiled at me. After ascending the stairs, a breathtaking panorama revealed itself as I opened the rooftop door. I know words. From this vantage point, it seemed as though the golden sun was preparing to incinerate the earth. Amid the searing red light was a lone girl in a serene posture. Yo, I gotta check something real quick, because I'm curious now. I gotta check this. I do have music on, right? Okay. It's just not playing music yet. I was really worried for a minute, because I thought I might have messed something up. Okay, we're good. I was just worried. Sorry, guys. Why are you wearing a winter uniform? I asked her a question, but it wasn't my intention to scold her. What I had originally planned to say somehow left me. It happens to me all the time, I completely understand. The scene before my eyes took my breath away. This is my first time setting foot on the rooftop, so I was surprised that there was no fence or railing to be found.
冬服
The girl raised an eyebrow. Isn't that a winter uniform? Maybe you didn't know about the uniform change?
この服のことですか。こ
Okay.
れは夏服ですよ。
How? What? She was clearly wearing Ottawa Collegate's designated winter uniform. The fact that she had apparently made a point of donning gloves made what she said even more bizarre.
冬に着る服を冬服って言うんですよ。これは夏に着てるから夏服なんです。違いますか？
Hello? Not quite. It made no logical sense. Nuh.
気にしないでくださいよ。たまに見てるだけで暑苦しいって言われますけど。
Oh, well, I see. Thank you. Same. Naturally, who wouldn't after seeing that? Wearing such warm clothes in the middle of summer could only be considered a form of masochism.
あまり半袖って着たくないんですよ。
You know, I laugh, but to be fair, I wear short sleeves and shorts in wintertime all the time and sandals because I don't get cold easily. So I shouldn't be laughing at her, honestly.
昔、ちょっとね。
As she spoke, her hand caressed her sleeve.
当時はあまり気にならなかったんですけど、なんせ今は微妙なお年頃で。
This isn't an interrogation. Her voice was trailing off, so I decided to cut the conversation short. Perhaps she had scars from a childhood injury. Girls her age wouldn't like to show the scars to anyone. I understood that much. Besides, winter clothes suited her to a curious degree. Of course, that thought would have to be kept to myself.
ところで、わざわざ長袖は暑苦しいって言いにいらしたんですか？
As if. I shook my head as I recalled my original intent. Oh. You know, we're not supposed to be up here. The door was usually locked, so I had no idea how she managed to get a hold of the key.
あなたも立ち入ってるじゃないですか。
Great, she was pouting at me. I came to warn you, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't change the subject like that.
人に見つかったの初めてですよ。残念、残念。
She didn't seem interested in explaining how it was shameful. Just be glad I'm not a teacher. How did you get up here anyway? Accessing the rooftop of Ottawa Collegiate was forbidden. It was natural for most students to forget that there was even a way. As a result, the area was virtually untouched.
そのことですか。私、天文部なんですよ。
You like
特別に屋上への立ち入りが許されてるんです。
Oh, you like astronomy? Plus 1,000 points already. I like astronomy too. Oh, wait, she's blinking. Oh my gosh, she's blinking. Oh, I love when they have little details like that. Oh, that's so cool. I love when they blink. I don't know why, I just like it a lot. If you're gonna lie, at least come up with a more believable story. Oh, she doesn't like astronomy? Oh. Oh. You can't see anything at this time of day. Besides, do you even have an astronomy club? I didn't see a telescope or anything of the sort.
ありますよ。
Oh.
ただし、昨日で廃部になりましたけどね。
Now I can't tell if she's telling the truth or not. Dissolve?
ええ、3年の先輩方が一足早く引退してしまったんですよ。2年生はいないので、 残されたのは1年生の私だけ。
Aw. Just the first year, huh? I had the impression that this girl was much younger than me. 3 or 4 years younger, in fact. Wait, are we in college? Hello?
ギリギリまで誰か入部してくれないかなーって期待してたんですけどね。
Aw.
世の中は甘くないですね。
She's so cute, dude. There's not much you can do if nobody cares. That's life. That's life. It is what it is. I uttered those words with total indifference. All this small talk had become so common in my life that I mostly acknowledged things like a drone. Doing so had its pros and cons.
そうなんですよ。どうにもならないんです。でも、
ん？
どうも私が関わったところは大抵ろくでもない末路を迎えるんですよね。
Well, what you mean? What do you mean?
不運を呼び込むたちらしいんですよ。し
Uh,
かも周りを巻き込んで。
oh. I see. That's not concerning in the slightest.
自覚はあまりないんですけど。
That half-hearted chuckle was a bit kind of, oh no. She spoke that unsettling declaration without the slightest hesitation. Come to think of it, this wasn't something to admit to a random passerby. Whatever. I just came to warn you. Don't sit in such a dangerous place.
あら、お優しいんですね。
The girl chuckled. Something about the way she did it grated my nerves. Is it that it's like half-heartedly? I don't really care about what you're doing or how you even got up here. So I felt guilty if you were to suddenly slip off and kill yourself. Oof, dang, just outright saying it, huh?
なぜあなたが困るんです？
Oh my gosh, her mouth moves too? What the fuck? That's cool. Did you actually not understand? I don't want to see anyone die. Isn't that obvious?
それはあなたの個人的な価値観ですね。
Yes. She sounded a bit aggravated. Maybe she realized that I thought of her as reckless. My intuition was most likely correct in this case.
ですけど、もちろんあなたの価値観にケチをつけるつもりなんてありませんよ。
Then she seemed to relax a little.
日村優先輩。
She leisurely called out my name. Exactly who are you? She was a fellow student, so it wasn't strange that she knew my name. However, wait, so we are a student here, so then, why do we think we're 4 years old? Well, I guess we could have got held back. However, I recognized her voice. This eccentric manner of speaking, along with a warm smile, was somewhat familiar. I couldn't fathom how I knew.
やっぱり忘れてるんですね。ちょっぴりショックだな。
Answer the question.
そんな怖い顔しちゃダメですよ。特に女の子の前ではね。
I'm sorry, ma'am. She lightly scolded me and shook her head. Why was I so irritated? Some part of me was being drawn to her, yet I felt like I was suffocating. The girl smiled once more.
優子ですよ。
Why did this pop up? What is this? Okay. Yuko?
ええ、お願いですから。忘れたなんて言わないでくださいね。
Apparently. Yuko?
私は一目で分かったのに、あなたはすっかり忘れてたら、もう悲しくて立ち直れないですよ。
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
もしも、
If what? The fuck? What? Oh, if you truly have forgotten, speak no more until you have remembered. Ooh. Dang, I see. Now I feel really bad. Then it got reversed. Yuko's gaze crossed the empty space between us. Her smile had not changed in the slightest since that time.
あの夏も屋上での再会も何もかもが遠くなってしまいましたけど、
遠いな。遠い。あれはもう何年前になるんだろう。
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself, actually.
なんだかお年寄りみたいな発言ですね。
お互いにな。
An old maid, dang dude. We both shot each other a wry smile. Yeah, she had changed since back then. And yet it only augmented my feelings.
あなたは少し変わりましたね。
変わるさ。それなりに時間は流れたんだよ。
そうですね。私たちが過ごしたあの時間にはもう手が届かない。
思い出も記憶も何もかも過ぎ去っていく。それが当たり前のことだ。
Yeah, very sad but true.
当たり前のことだけど、それが悲しい。
悲しいことはたくさんあったな。でも
Life doesn't flow backwards. Oof. Yeah. Grief, loneliness, emotions gradually accumulate and slowly disappear. I came to this realization as I myself wrote the transience of time. Yuka probably did as well.
悲しい顔をするのはやめようか。
そうですね。私たちの2度目の再会ですものね。
Our second reunion.
今はあなたに笑っていてほしい。私も笑っていたい。
This game is already like super interesting to me. I'm already really
私
into
を
it.
笑えるようにしてくれたあなたの前ですから。
Aw. Oh,
いや、
oh, our mouth moves too. Makoto Shin. Oh, is that why?
お前は最初からいい笑顔を持ってたのさ。ちょっとそのことを忘れてただけだ。
Makoto Shinkai, huh? Is that why? That's why it feels like this, huh? Neat. Oh. She let out a delightful laugh. Summer ended and made way for the coming of autumn. Before we knew it, winter had arrived as well. It was a cold, harsh winter. Though our old scars still hurt a little, Yuka and I were able to sincerely look at each other in the eye.
楽しかったな、あの頃は。
何もなかったですけどね。何もなかったですけど、一緒にいれば笑っていられました。
あ、
I was satisfied with just seeing her smiling face. It felt as though I didn't need anything else. That smile was more important than anything. I once believed I could stay by her and her smiling face forever. Aw.
もうそろそろ休んだらどうですか？
Also, yeah, I noticed we're finally hearing the music now. Yeah, it's very nice and pretty. Yuka made a suggestion as she plopped herself down beside me. Oh, it went away. Huh. You're still awake? I looked up from my notebook. The clock informed that the date had already changed.
本当に集中力ありますね。ここまで周りが見えなくなっちゃうなんて。
If only I had this kind of concentration while drawing.
そっちはまだ始めたばかりじゃないですか。これからこれから。
Great, I might as well give up for the time being. I grimaced at the sight of her cheeriness and closed my notebook. My body was still aching, so I figured it was about time to stop.
お茶でも入れましょうか。
Oh, yes, please, I love tea. Okay. Actually, on second thought, I'm going to bed. Oh, no tea? If I stay up, you'll probably stay awake too.
あら、バレました。
Of course. Don't wear yourself out.
いやー、ゆうくんの真剣なお顔につい見とれちゃってまして。
Why must you answer me in such a deliberately annoying fashion?
と
Like, I just feel like it.
困らせようとしてるからでしょうね。
Okay, I was kidding. Darn it, what the fuck, Yuko? Fine, I get it. Talk about an affable personality.
さ、それではお布団敷いちゃいましょうか。
I made sure Yuka was in her own futon as I let myself down. It may have been a tad chilly, but it otherwise felt great. All the tension in my body gradually slipped away. I must have been more tired than I thought. I closed my eyes and nearly passed out on the spot.
ゆうくん、
Yes? What is it?
実はお願いがありまして。
What's wrong?
そっちへ行ってもいいですか？
You mean in my bed? What? I couldn't believe it. However, I didn't think I misheard. Well, it's fine by me, but I answered a bit hastily. I don't know what you're planning, but maybe it's better to avoid that for now. Besides, I'm tired.
ゆうくん、何か勘違いしてません？
What you mean? No, I don't. A confused voice traveled through the darkness.
私、
Oh.
ただゆうくんのお布団に入りたいって言ってるだけなんですけど。
See? Come on over. Don't be so ambiguous then.
勝手に勘違いして怒らないでくださいよ。
I'm not mad. I can feel the blood rushing to my cheeks as I turn my back to her.
ゆうくんってば、エッチなんですよね。
Shush, my mind is pure and innocent. Enough already. Just be quiet and sleep.
私のお願いは？
Do whatever you want. I straightened my back so that Yuko would be looking right at my spine. That was a terrible mistake.
じゃ、失礼します。
Rustle, rustle. Felt my sheets move. Yuko had set herself beside me. Aw. Hey, hello? You talking about me, huh? I see. What's with the freaky laugh? Yuko nestled up perfectly against my back. I felt something soft pressing against it. I must see.
ごめんなさい。
It's okay, you don't have to apologize. Why are you apologizing?
そういうのはもうちょっと我慢してください。今は控えた方がいいみたいなんで。
Try my best. I know. With those words, my heart started to beat at a slightly less frantic pace. First, for her sake, I would try to keep my emotions from getting the better of me. Yuko? What is that? Is it like a scene thing? Like a chapter or scene kind of thing? I rolled myself over to face her, wrap my arms snugly around her. I'm scared to click it because I had to do a lot of weird things to get this to record properly, so I'm scared to click stuff like that right now. It's better to be warm, right?
はい。
Oh. I could hear the glee in Yuko's voice. Are you comfortable? Or does this feel awkward?
平気です。やっぱり無理して布団もう一組買わなくてもよかったかもしれませんね。
Nothing wrong with having a spare, it's all good. You press yourself closer against me.
ほら、二人で一つの布団の方がいいじゃないですか。
It would hurt after a while. It's cramped in here. We had this conversation when we planned to buy a futon. Though we lived together, the thought of using only one futon made me feel uneasy. If we slept in the same one, it would have been impossible to suppress our carnal instincts. Like, why exactly are we living together, actually? Because I thought she just came over to study and was just, like, sleeping over. But apparently we're, like, actually living together. How'd that happen? We would have done it every night, yeah? But it's nice every once in a while.
私はいつもこうしていたいです。ゆうくんとずっと一緒がいいです。
Oh, then what happened? Like, that means we had to have broken up or something somehow.
こうしていれば夢の中でも一緒にいられそう。
Could you please not talk like that? This is embarrassing.
私だって恥ずかしいんですよ。
Don't say it.
だって
I suddenly felt the warmth of Yuko's lips on my own. I see.
だって本当のことですから。
So yeah, we're definitely a thing. You are such an idiot sometimes. I stole a kiss on my own and tightened my embrace. From that night onward, we always slept in the same futon. Dang, what the Also, apparently we forgot her, so how the fuck did we forget her after all this? Huh. Lots of interesting questions being raised here, because how? When we were like literally like a couple and living together and everything. What happened? Our bodies were pressed against one another, our fingers firmly intertwined. I thought she was a childhood friend. Neither of us would let go until we both greeted the morning sun.
本当に楽しかったな。
ええ、とても。
There was nothing more important to us than each other. We fought from time to time, but that wasn't surprising. Show me a couple that does it. Yeah, true. Each step of life would be taken together. That was what we fought.
なのに俺たちは
Yeah, what happened?
俺たちの手は離れ違う道を歩いてここに来た。
ええ、
I couldn't say that it had only been a short time since we enjoyed those peaceful days. It would have been strange if one of us had completely forgotten about the other. My memory was dim. I wonder if it was because I had lost so much. I see.
どうしてあなたはここに来たの？
約束があっただろ。ここで会おうって約束したじゃないか。
It was on the morning of Christmas Day so many years ago. I remembered her nodding as we made the promise. It was imperative to run as fast as I could to the church where she had been waiting. I never forgot the events that occurred on that day. Nor did I ever forget the pain of leaving our promise unfulfilled.
長くは待たせないって言ったのにな。
いいえ、そんなことは。
Yuko shook her head innumerable times. Then I understood. She had forgiven me. However, the pain in my heart wouldn't leave me just yet.
俺は今度こそ約束を守るためにここに来た。それに多分俺を呼んだのはお前だよ。違うか？
Yuko had been waiting for me even now. Indeed, it was no coincidence that I knew this.
そうかもしれませんね。
教えてくれ。お前に何があったのか。
何がですか？
Oops. That was weird. She glanced at the large wooden doors as she searched for a suitable answer. Of course, I understood. It wasn't something that could be summed up in a few short sentences.
始まりは
It's like I heard.
やっぱりクリスマスだったのかもしれません。
I think I heard of the name Mikage before too.
ちょうど1年前のクリスマスの夜、あの人、そう思えばあの人はあなたに似ていた気がする。
俺に？
So there was another worthless man elsewhere in the same. Bruh. It said another worthless man, dang.
扉を開けてあの人は入ってきました。入ってきたのは一人の男の子。どこかあなたに似ていて、懐かしい匂いがしたんです。だから私は思ったのかもしれません。
何をだ？
Produced by Minori.
ほんの少しだけその男の子の物語に関わってみようって。
What do you mean fairy tale?
聞かせてくれないか。そいつの物語を。
長くなりますけどいいんですか？
Not about me. I'm all good at long stories, you know.
いいさ。夜が更けるまでには
Speaking of which,
まだ時間がある。
apparently this game is like 2 games, but they had to split. Like in Japan, it's like all 1 game, but they had to split that game up into 2 different games. I haven't gotten the other one yet. I could only buy this one, but yeah, apparently this is basically like actually like just 2 big games, which is crazy.
では語りましょうか。彼がこの教会を訪れたところから始まった冬の物語を。
Ooh, fairy tale of winter. You know, I do love me some winter. My favorite season. Oh, on the snow. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. This is gonna be too perfect to do around Christmas time. A fairy tale of the 2. The first tale. Yeah, I don't have the other tale yet. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm so excited. That was a really good opening. That was really, really freaking good. 1 year ago. Like, it's already so interesting and enticing. Like, I really like I said, the imagery and the direction of it, and it's like, it's just so cinematic. I'm really into this game already. I, Hiro Hirono, made my way through the frigid night. As the deliberate, uneasy silence aggravated my ears, the cold penetrated my shoes, causing my entire body to tremble. When I looked above the glowing streets and into the sky, I was unable to see any stars. Only the faded likeness of the moon gleamed through the clouds. Cold! A visible sigh melted into the darkness. I curled my shoulders to quicken my pace. The low temperature was to be expected at this time of year. However, I thought it'd be nice if I didn't see a single snowflake that night. The possibility of a white Christmas didn't appeal to me. Man, I can't relate to any of these guys. Why they all hate Christmas and winter? What the fuck? You guys are no fun. Snow is nothing more than a natural phenomenon after all. But it's pretty and I like it. I find it soothing, honestly. I couldn't consider its timing to be even the least bit significant. Oh, Yuko. A girl stood beyond the majestic doors. Was she just like always waiting here like that whole time to reunite with him?
あら
Aw. Feels like she was just like always waiting for you to come back. Like for all those years, dude. The girl stood before the altar, turned around and smiled. Although she appeared to be a petite lady, I estimated that she was only a year or two younger than me.
残念ですけどクリスマスのミサはもうお開きになりましたよ。参加したいならまた来年お越しになってくださいね。
I see. Oh, I'm not really into that.
ではどうして？ここの教会では炊き出しはやってませんよ。
What are you, blind? If she mistook me for a homeless bum, I certainly didn't look the part. I was only wondering what a church would look like during this time of the year. Is it a crime for me to walk in?
まずくはないですけど変なことに興味を持つんですね。クリスマスなんですから教会より街に行った方が楽しいでしょ。
Well, straying from the norm has pretty much been part of my career. Oh.
職業ですか？
The girl raised an eyebrow. You might have mistaken me for a vagrant, but I didn't exactly present myself as an upstanding member of society. You would naturally question whatever I said. Forget about it. Anyway, it sure is quiet in here.
ミサが終わればクリスマスといっても普段の教会と変わりありませんよ。だいたいミサだって特に楽しいものじゃありませんしね。
Okay. By the way, what's up with you?
私ですか？あなたと同じですよ。
What's that supposed to mean?
クリスマスだっていうのに一緒に過ごす恋人もいない寂しい人ですよ。
Aw. Poor Yuko. The smile warped into a twisted, almost sarcastic expression. That's not what I'm asking about.
冗談です。そんな顔されると怖いですよ。
Darn it, Yuko. The girl had an overt disposition. It wasn't excessive, but it didn't appear like she was afraid of me at all.
私は雨宮優子。雨にお宮参りの宮。それに優しい子って書きます。ちなみにただの通りすがりさんです。
Okay, that makes it look like a nun. Don't she work here?
こういうファッションなだけですよ。教会の関係者でも何でもありません。
Gee, thanks. At least you're being honest.
いえいえ、どういたしまして。
Wait, Yuko Amamiya? Something didn't feel right. Yuko Amamiya. I knew I had heard that name before, but how? School?
どうかしました？
Nothing. I shook my head. I didn't recognize her face, so I was probably hallucinating.
もしかして一目惚れですか？
Darn it, woman.
それもやむを得ないとは思いますが私はできればお友達からがいいんですけど。
Dang, girl, the confidence. You trying to provoke me? She maintained the banter as though it was all a game. I shot a glare at her. She lowered her head, pretending to look away.
今一つジョークの通じにくい人ですね。
Oh. I hate to admit it, but I'm an awfully serious person.
なるほど。それで生真面目なあなたのお名前は？
You don't need to know. Dang. Why would a passerby like me need to be called by name?
それはずるいですよ。私はちゃんと名前言ったのに。
Her politeness turned sour rather quickly. You told me your name on your own.
いいじゃないですか、名前くらい。減るもんじゃないでしょうに。
When she said that, I felt the urge to become defiant.
あ、ついにだんまりモードですか。
Dang.
もういいです。私だって特に知りたいわけじゃありませんもん。あなたの名前を知ったところで一文の得にもなりませんしね。
Dang, I think we upset her a lot. Hiro Hirono. She stared at me for a moment.
ひねくれ者。
What? Yeah, whatever. I guess you could edit it. She suddenly started to giggle. Something funny?
いえ、なんでもないです。
She shook her head as she stopped giggling.
ヒロのヒロさんですか。いいお名前ですね。
Thank you, I like yours too. Am I supposed to be flattered? It's not like I chose it or anything. Someone gave it to me.
あらら、どこまでもひねくれてますね。でも、そういうのって嫌いじゃないですよ、私。
I wouldn't care if you did. Dang. Why was I continuing this worthless conversation? On top of that, I was continuing it in a church with some stranger.
なんだか本当に変わってますね、あなたは。
By being alone in here, I think you'd be Miss Peculiar yourself. Come on, what's your excuse?
そうですね。
See, it's actually kind of interesting because I can see why she said Hero reminds her of you, but also they also have like a lot of differences too. So it's like it's really interesting because I can see why she said that he reminds her of the other guy, but at the same time there's differences. It's like, huh, it's cool though. For a few seconds, the church fell into silence. Light from the candles on the walls made a silhouette float among the shadows. It's like they have a lot of similarities, but also a lot of differences. Her eyes swam around the room as her face was quickly overcome with concern. After a brief moment, her tense expression faded and her smile returned.
会わなくちゃいけない人がいるんです。
Her smile was different than the one that had made a fool of me several moments prior. Who is this person?
誰なんでしょうね。
I see. You're kidding, right? She's probably toying with me again.
私、冗談を言ってるんじゃないですよ。
Yeah, right. As if there could be any doubt.
わからないんですよ、私にも。
Her inscrutable nature was beginning to get on my nerves. You don't know who, but you still want to wait for this person?
ええ、
And the two of you were supposed to meet in this church.
多分。
You suppose? What time? She shook her head slightly. If she was unsure, there wasn't much I could have done.
仕方ないですよ。もう記憶も霞んでしまった遠い過去に交わした約束ですから。
Perhaps it was a promise from when she was a child. Holding on to it seemed impractical. That sounds rather vague. Do you seriously think we can meet this person?
もちろんです。
Dang, no hesitation. She nodded with confidence.
誰なのかわからないけれど、ここにいれば会える気がするんです。
Oh, good old
それに今夜はクリスマスですから。
Good old Christmas Eve.
夢を見たっていいですよね。今夜くらいは。
Oh, yeah, it's completely fine. Oh, sorry. It's like already really sad, honestly. Like you can tell, like with Yuko's character, that like she's like trying to hide like her sadness inside, but like playing around and stuff. But you can just like the way she talks and like just her mannerisms, you can tell she's like putting on a front to really hide her sadness. So I don't even know what happened, but I already feel really bad for her. She wanted me to agree in the face of such an improbable odds. Can't you dream anytime?
いいえ、クリスマスは特別ですよ。叶わない願いかもしれないけれど、今日だけは夢見ることだってきっと許されると思うんです。
See, like just the way she talks. Forgiven? How so? Instead of answering, she formed a jovial smile and giggled. This was beyond comprehension. Her mind was absolutely impossible to figure out. There was no need to understand her, as I didn't abandon any attempt to do so. Hope you actually meet this person. Good luck.
あなたは
Me?
あなたはクリスマスを一緒に過ごしたい人はいないんですか？
I don't think we have that person yet. Nope. I answered without hesitation.
すごい即答でしたね。
Your reaction won't change anything. I don't have such a person. That's why I'm here.
それでいいんですか？
I mean, personally, I would like to, you know. It's no big deal. I wouldn't go as far as admitting that I prefer being alone. So I was certain that I wouldn't want to be with someone else. It wasn't that I enjoyed being lonely or anything. I simply had no desire to stay in one place and settle down with someone. That was the only reason I was here. There was no special meaning to it. I'm not like you. I slowly turned around.
あれどこに行くんです？
Home. Why should I stay? It's freezing in here.
もうちょっと付き合ってくれてもいいじゃないですか？
I'd rather not waste my free time. Goodbye, dang. We would likely never see each other again.
ちょっとお待ちを。
But apparently we did. As I started to walk away, your voice beckoned from behind. Yeah?
一つ言い忘れてました。
And what's that? Yuko Amamiya said her final words to me with a sly grin.
メリークリスマス。
Oh, Merry Christmas, Yuko. Chapter 1, Miyako Miyamura. I'm here now, after the first tale.
雪でも降らないかな。
Alright. Yeah, I guess that was the prologue. And yeah, like I said, like I kept saying, I'm super into this already. It's very interesting, super enthralling. They're like already setting up a lot of really interesting questions to me. And I can't wait to learn about a lot of different things in these characters. All the characters already like have my attention. Like especially Yuko though. Like I said, you can like tell she's sad, but I don't know what's going on with her. You can tell there's like a lot of stuff. And then like whatever happened to like separate Yuko and you, because you said he had lost a lot over the years. And then yeah, Hero too. Like what's going on with him? Why he like wants to be alone? Like there's so many stuff that's already interesting to me. I can't wait to learn more about. There's a lot of really unique things being set up here that I'm super interested in. Like there's so many different things I want to learn about. Lots of good setup already. And again, like I mentioned before, like the imagery, just the general direction of this game is super interesting too. And yeah, apparently Makoto Shinkai was involved, so that explains why it feels so cinematic. But it's super neat. Like I'm really into this already. So yeah. And I guess next time we'll start chapter 1. But yeah, this is a really good start. Cause like I just bought I don't know when these are gonna be uploaded. Well, this now is probably gonna be uploaded around Christmas time because it's too good to not be. But yeah, I bought this, the Capo, and Amazing Grace all at the same time. I just spent like the past day recording these three, and I'm the most into this one. This is really good already, super good already. So yeah, can't wait for more.